Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Grimm from the Bug Out Boys, and I'm coming to you with another Pioneer prep. And the prep that we're going to be working on today is going to be the egg carton seed starter. So I'm going to bring that camera in closer so I can show you everything that you're going to need to make this prep a reality. Here is the majority of everything that you're going to need to make your egg carton seed starters. The dirt is outside. I didn't feel like bringing it inside. But you are going to need an egg carton, and specifically an egg carton that's made of a natural material, whether that be paper, recycled paper. There might also be some other companies that do something of that manner, but anything that is biodegradable. You're going to need a pair of scissors, and then you're going to need your seeds of choice. They could be some store-bought seeds, or if you want to roll the dice, I actually harvested some seeds, dried them out properly from some veggies I bought, and those were the sprouts that you saw in the beginning of this video. Now, what do? Well, take your egg carton as such, take your scissors, and you just want to cut down this spine. If you want to use a knife here, you can, but scissors are a little bit more controlled, like so. And then this option, you want to cut this off, you can. I usually do, because just so it's not in the way. You don't have to do this step if you don't want to, but there you go. Off to the side, and now you just nestle this in like so. Now, why did I do that? Why am I nestling in here? Well, that way, when this gets wet and soaked with water, you can stick it in here, and whatever that you're putting this on, you can be rest assured that's going to stay dry. So just a nice little feature with that. And then we need to go outside. Now that you've prepared your egg carton, it's time to fill it with dirt. Now I'm just going to use my hands here because these are so small, and also this gives you a chance to break up the soil as you disperse it into each chamber here. Again, not being exact, just trying to break up the soil as I go, because you don't want to pack this soil in very tightly, because it's going to be difficult for those seeds to germinate and spread their roots throughout the soil. So just a little light chamber each time here. So spread them around a little bit evenly. If they cross, not a big deal. A trick that I like to use, once I get the soil in there, I'll tap it on the ground a little bit. You can see how loose that is. And that's just about as firm as you want that soil to be. Oh, these guys got a little neglected over here. There we are, as such. I also recommend using potting soil because it's very forgiving with watering, and it'll also have a lot of nutrients that your seeds are going to crave. Chambers are all potted up. Now it's time to put in your seeds. I'm just going to do these little tomato seeds because they seem to be doing well thus far. What I like to do is I just like to take my pinky, and I like to just kind of stir in a little divot, a little hole in each one of these. And I typically go down about a half of an inch or 10 millimeters for all the metric people out there. And also, if your seeds come with directions, as some of them do, they'll tell you how deep to make it. But half an inch, 10 millimeters, as I said, is usually a pretty good depth. That way the seed, again, doesn't have to work really hard to burst through the dirt and start getting some sunlight and continue to grow. Also, on your seed packets, we'll tell you how much seeds to put in each little divot here. I usually do about 2 or 3 when it comes to tomato plants. And I'll just shift that right there so you can see them. I'm not going to do every single one. And then, you're just going to want to lightly cover these back up like so. Make sure, and then just a little tap down right there. Again, nothing hard. And then I'm going to fill up the rest of these, and then we're going to move on to watering. Time to water, and the simplest way that I like to do is just in my sink. Nice cool water, but you only want, I don't know if you can see that, but just a very light stream. And then just saturate each chamber gently. Now that the dirt is nice and saturated, time to put it by the windowsill. Now place your seeds in a well-lit, temperature-controlled area. That way your seeds will have the best opportunity to germinate. Check on them daily to make sure that the dirt is still damp, and, well, let nature just do its thing. And in no time, this will become that. And that's how you make your very own egg carton seed starter. And to be honest with you, it's just a really nice way of taking some trash and repurposing into something useful. This way, if you don't have a greenhouse, you can do this, start your flowers, your herbs, your veggies, what have you. Or if you want to get a head start in the growing season, this is another way of doing it as well. And it's less waste. And it's always fun to grow something from seeds. So if you enjoy this Pioneer Prep, please do subscribe, because there's going to be more Pioneer Preps, bots, reviews, Talk in the Woods, and Bug Out Boy episodes along the way. If you have some time, stop by our Patreon account. Any support is greatly appreciated. There's also the Discord channel and exclusive content coming out. And if you have any questions or comments or your own little tips and tricks when dealing with an egg carton seed starter, leave those down below, because I love to read them, and you know I'll get back to you. So till then, take care.